and welcome to this video. My name is Eva. Thank you very much for being here. This is a guided meditation and energy transmission. What you can do is sit back, relax, meditate along, close your eyes. You really don't need to do anything else. Just be in an open, receptive state. Allow the energies to come in and work on your system. That's all you need to do. And yeah, I guide you through the whole meditation. And also, I would like to invite you to my free healing meditation, which is on every Thursday at 9 o'clock Central European time. Everybody's very welcome to join. And you find more information below this video. All right, let's start and enjoy. I start with opening up the energy field. Bring in light. Then I expand the energy field. Expanding the energy field helps to hold more light in the system, and also more awareness comes with that as well. So I'm expanding. And the energy field can always be more expanded. This is a never-ending process. We can always carry more light, and light is high information. And this information is transforming our system and also then our life experience. Then I fill up the expanded space with light. Then I clear surface energies. Surface energies are all sorts of energies that are floating around the top of your system. And these surface energies are the energies that are basically creating the noise or the movement in the system. And this is then where our attention goes. So when there is emotions present, thoughts present, energies playing out as energy patterns, there's always movement. And then our attention goes there, and this is the main experience. And over time, when we do this work, over a certain amount of time, the system becomes more quiet. So less thoughts, less emotions, less energies playing out, less influences. There's just less happening in the system. And this feels very amazing because often there's just so much going on and we don't even know, like we feel disorientated and we don't really hear our intuition. We don't hear information that's coming in. Information is in the field all the time and it's basically coming in for us whenever we need it. And often when there's too many surface energies going on, we also don't hear this information, but it would be very handy to have it. And when over time doing this work more and more, opening up and expanding the system becomes more quiet. And this is not just influencing the life experience in a positive way, but also, like I said, you suddenly have access to information that's always there, but it's not heard yet or not experienced yet. And so I clear more surface energies also out of the mind. So just thoughts, random thoughts, all these stories, the mind chatter. So I clear energies that create them. Yeah, and then behind the movement, the surface energies, there is already the true nature shining forward. Okay, the true nature is always there, and aspects of the true nature or how we can experience it and using words. So it's basically pure existence. But to give a few words as pointers is the silence, the stillness, the clarity, the expansion, the freedom. And that's there all the time. And there is now energy of peace coming in. It's filling up the system with peace so that you experience more peace. And the side effect of this is the body becomes also more quiet. It relaxes more. And every cell of the body is now picking up the vibration of peace. So maybe you can feel the peace even in every cell of your body. So when these energies are coming in, they're not like emotions, right? Um, Emotions is part of the body, and it just, let's say, it's felt in certain areas of the body, but these energies, they carry information in that way. In that case, the peace, and every cell of the body is picking up the information and vibration. And then you can feel it everywhere. So your whole being, body and energy body, starts vibrating to the energy of peace. More peace is coming in. And maybe you can really feel how the body is like, ah, oh, that's so nice. The whole system just opens up beautifully like a flower. You know, when the sun shines on the flower and then it starts opening up, and this is really similar here. When these beautiful high vibrational divine energies are present, the system just opens up. The chakras are opening up. In general, other areas of the system are opening up, and they just soak up these beautiful energies. They enjoy them so much. The vibration is rising as well. And now energies are being cleared in the background that are disturbing the peace. And I can see it's a lot of energies. It's actually the first ones I'm seeing, the first massive layer basically is like a layer where we received information, and it is basically this information is stuck in our system or um, the energy of the information is still around, and it's a lot around war, um, and other things. So war is one of them, but among and other things that are disturbing our peace as humans and you as individual. So also I can also see the energy of people that were disturbing your peace throughout your life. This is now being cleared. So it's not their energy. It's really just the information around that situation that occurred. That's clearing also when you were in situations where you didn't experience peace. I'm mostly seeing like low vibrational stuff being cleared right now. So really around fear, around anger, around shame. Um, concerns, concerns and worries about the future. Maybe the future is not peaceful anymore. Maybe things are going to happen in the future. You know, there are a lot of concerns. They're being cleared. You know, everybody's story around, for example, concerns is a different one. Some people are concerned about their country, their home, their job, their future, their health. You know, there are just different concerns in different areas, but the main energy is just the same. And they are being cleared, there are a lot of energies being cleared. And now the information is coming in for the system, and the system agrees. It's like, I want to experience peace. I just want to experience peace all the time. And that's absolutely possible. That's not something we just say. So we can actually really experience this all the time. This inner peace. So it doesn't mean that the peace it's mostly then, it starts reflecting on the outside as well. But there could be also a time where the peace is already fully there on the inside, and on the outside, it's not fully manifesting peacefully. So there could be like this phase for a certain amount of time until it does. But because the inside experiences peace, it actually doesn't really matter what's happening on the outside so much. It doesn't interfere with how we feel or how our state of being is. It's a better way to describe it. And then, okay, the next energy that comes in is just this acceptance. Is this acceptance, this truly, truly acceptance from the bottom of our hearts, basically, that everything is just as it is. And we can work on experiencing peace, like for ourselves. And we can, yes, support people around us if we want, but that's about it. So peace is always found within us. It's never really found on the outside. But when you are experiencing peace, then eventually the peace manifests in your everyday life experience as well. Life is just manifesting in that way. So experiences that are the opposite of peace are not really created, or they're just not created anymore. More peace is coming in. And it's even moving into a deeper layer. So this acceptance helped to open up the system more. Now the peace moves into a deeper layer. Yeah, and the recognition is in there now in this next layer that to really experience peace, surrender is just a major, major part of that. Surrendering to life, so allowing life to unfold how it needs to unfold. And yes, you have decision space and you can, do whatever you want to do. But at the same time, life is just unfolding, and whatever comes in, there's like 100% yes to that, 100% surrender. Even though maybe the experiences are not preferred so much, but just this understanding, okay, it had to be that way, it is there for a reason, it might show itself later, or I learned something from it, I got a message. So this full surrender, and then even more peace can occur. More peace can be experienced, and more peace can be there for good. And also there are certain energies that I just so let's say energies that fight for something, that want something, that are unsatisfied, yeah, and then want something as well. Yeah, energies of revenge, like all these energies are being cleared now, because they're absolutely the opposite of experiencing peace. So they take you out of the peace. Also desires, desires that come from the ego, not from truth. Also, the energies are going to help you to distinguish which desires are coming from the ego and basically from fear, and which desires are coming from your truth, just distinguishing. So when I say from the ego, it's basically from the level of fear. So a desire comes out for example, for safety, for recognition, for being looked after. I don't know, like just different desires. There are a lot more, but they're just there for the wrong reasons, because we rather clear the energy of that needs protection. So that feels it needs protection. This specific energy, we clear it versus, getting protection, because then you have to do a lot on the outside to actually get protection, right? But when we just clear the energies, there's no reason to do anything on the outside anymore. Just saves a lot of time. So healing and clearing the system saves a lot of time versus acting on the energies and then actually have to do things in this 3D reality to meet the energies. Yeah, more pieces coming in. Even more pieces coming in. And maybe you can feel the body is so extremely relaxed. The system is a lot more open. Let's sit with this for 2-3 minutes in silence so that you can really soak it up more and more. Okay, we are finished. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you feel peaceful now. I do, definitely. Next level peace. That's so beautiful. Yeah, thank you so much for watching, for meditating with me. Yeah, if you just feel there's a lot going on in your system and you want to connect to peace, um, please do this video again. You can connect to it over and over again. And then over time, you'll see more peace just comes in your everyday life experience as well. It just becomes more and more. And then eventually it just stays. Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day and see you for the next video. Bye bye.